Okay, we're out here. Actually, we're back out here. This is video number 1 on this 2007 Prius. And this one I looked at a couple months ago, and I knew it had a problem, but I couldn't find it at the time. So here's our history right there. So I could see I did it. I see I did it back in 2011, almost 2019, almost 2020. Then it came back in 3 of 2021. And I wrote on my notes, they looked up my notes at this business here, because I always give notes, that I suspected it was a evaporator, but I couldn't prove it because it wasn't leaking at the time. This was just up on the rack, and I looked at it, has dye in it, so I did put dye in it, and you could maybe see the greenish down in the light there. So it has dye in it. So I went down to the drain plug underneath the vehicle to look up the drain plug, see if there was enough dye came out that it mixed with the water and it pours out of the drain plug leaking. It'll leave a mark. You shine your UV light in it and you'd have something, but there was nothing. So then I hooked up my gauges, and my gauges had 29 psi of pressure in them in my hoses from my last job. And when I hooked them, it dropped down to 7.6. So that means this was dead bone empty. Nothing in it at all. So now I need to I'm going to put a little bit of pressure in there, and I'm going to go around with a refrigerant leak detector. I'm hoping that the leak is big enough now that my leak detector will just pick it up right away. That is what I'm hoping for, and we're going to find that out in a minute. I'm going to go hook up the tank, splooge a little gas in here. Maybe no, I'll go gas, because the ultrasonic leak detector is not going to get under that dash, and so I might as well just skip ahead right to refrigerant. And since it's at 0, I'm suspecting the leak in the evaporator is permanent and 100% like duty cycle, and I'll found it right away. Let's see what happens.